All right. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Chef Scott. Good morning.
Good
And
morning.
we're talking to Executive Chef Scott Brands about heat and sa Shangri-La Manila's heat. And it's one of our favorite buffets in town. And Chef Scott will talk to us about the safety protocols, what's new in heat, no? And good
Exactly.
morning to all the people watching on the live stream or watching on the replay looking for your next dining out destination in Manila. Check this out. Put your comments, questions, if you have anything in the comment section. Join us in our discussion this morning with Chef Scott Brands at EDSA Shangri-La Manila Heat. All right. All right. Thank you. And
Okay,
we're
shall
really
we
looking to
shall we
and
begin?
thank you for being there. All right, Chef. Maybe for
Okay.
can you introduce Edsa Shangila Heat and what's cooking and what's happening in the one of the best buffets in town?
Okay, so morning everybody, morning to everyone who's listening to this wonderful session. So I'm just obviously I'll bring you through the flow of heat from obviously the entrance through to the buffet flow. So as you know, food hygiene and safety is really key in Shangri-La. Not only the food handling, but of course the protocols for the government, for the hygiene, for the guests, the safety, etc., etc. So we can start to walk a little bit. Okay, as you know, everyone has to be checked. The price is the normal protocol. Sanitizer has to be done on, as you can see the machine here. Everyone has to take the hand sanitizer. So before we enter, you have the usual. So we'll continue. Okay. So as we enter heat,
Okay, so Chef is entering Heat. Yes.
the I'm entering heat now. So of course we're still setting up the buffet at this present moment. We're not quite ready for lunch, but the team is still just putting together everything. So I think for those people who knew heat before the lockdown, of course there's been a big change in how we operate the buffet, how we move, the flow for the guests, the seating, the protocols, everything. So everything is basically it's one-way traffic nowadays. We go clockwise. So this is how we enter the buffet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll go. Yes. So
So
yeah.
Chef, it's open for lunch and
So every
dinner.
so we're officially open for lunch and dinner. Yes, correct. Yeah. We have initially only been opening on the weekends. It has been more a trial thing in the market. It's just to test the market. But I think now we've had some kind of response. So now we are officially opening 7 days a week, lunch and dinner, which is fantastic. We're going back to the old flow before the festive period. So as you can see, this is the entrance point for all the guests for the buffet. Everything is
Mm-hmm.
it's a one-way direction. So you will
Mm-hmm.
enter the buffet. Of course, there will be a service staff here who will give you sanitized plates. So obviously, once you receive the sanitized plates, as you can see from
Mm-hmm.
the guest, every guest gets around 2 plates to start. Of course, you can have as many plates as you want, but obviously two is the logic to start with. So as we continue the flow, obviously we start with the usual Japanese section. Of course, it wasn't like before where we had things on display open for the guests just to help themselves. So now the good thing is we have the chefs behind who will prepare the food. They will portion it and they will actually serve you. As you can see, we
Mm-hmm.
have all sneeze
Nice.
guards around the buffet. So of course, this is the this protects both parties from any issues, you know. So of course, but the thing that most guests can remember is they cannot go back. They cannot just stop and decide to go counterflow back. They have to continue and follow the
Mhm.
line around. So they may
Mhm.
have to go around again if they want to come back to the same station. But we have
Okay.
people here to guide them. There's always service here and things, so that's not really an issue. So as you can see, as we continue, we've passed the Japanese. I know we're setting up at the moment. We're not 100%, but the buffet is nearly ready for opening. Again, we come to the cold section as we
Mhm.
move around a little bit. Everything now, what we do is everything is pre-portioned in small containers, which is easy for the guest. It's
Mhm.
safe, it's hygienic.
Mhm.
There's no sharing of tongs from guest to guest, touching things. So the guests basically will just point to the chef as they will see whatever they want,
Mhm.
and the chef will pass it through this little. There's a little space between each section has a little space for the food to be passed through. Okay, so which is
Mhm.
quite convenient. Yeah. So they will pass it around, and then of
Chef,
course we still have the noodle station here. Yes, sorry. Yeah.
question. Do you need a face shield or mask? Is the uh,
Yes.
requirement?
Every guest that enters the restaurant must have a mask and a face shield by law and by policy. Of course,
Okay.
when you sit down to have your dinner on the table, there is the usual. There's a mask holder where you can place your mask inside, the usual safety hygiene things. But of course, when you get up again from your seating to go to the buffet, you must put on your mask by protocol. Yeah. So
Okay.
as you
All
can
right.
see, we're going around. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. We're still setting up. Sorry, 1 second. So yeah, as you can see, the usual things we used to have, the nice slow roasted beef,
Mhm.
all the little tidbits here and
Nice.
there for the carving as we go along. The menu changes every day, so yeah, you can see you have the different things. Yeah, you have the different. We have 4 or 5 cycles of food, so we kind of rotate daily. You can see we have the space again here for the guests, so they don't actually interfere with the chefs at the other side of the counter. The guests again they will select what they want, and of course the chef will cut and put onto the guest plate from the plate the guest has. Yeah, so they can take it one
Nice.
time, and then we continue to move around. You can see, of course, we have the hot food, the hot section on this side, which is the western. This is all the western part, and then we have the Indian section here, which with the
Yes.
tandoors and everything here, basically. So yeah, that's the traditional, all the authentic in Indian food, as you can see. Everything is served by the chef. As I say, there is no guest self service happening at all. Everything is passed according to the guest consumption, whatever they want, basically. Yeah, they want small amount or they want to come back again. It's really the guest choice how much food they want to consume at one time. You know. And then, sorry, on the other side we have the hydroponic salad station. Again, much the same things. Everything is pre-portioned on ice. Everything is kept chilled under proper temperature control. All the portion salads. As we move along, we have the usual Caesar salad live. Chef will mix live for you, put in a bowl and serve with all the condiments here as the as we go along. Okay, and then let's continue our journey a little bit. Sorry, Martin. Okay, as we go around, we take a left. So we move to the Filipino section. As for those who used to remember this section, yeah. Of course, again we have the sneeze guards are here with all the nice local authentic dishes inside. I think this is kari today. Let me check what else we have here. Sorry. Uh, Chicken. And then we've got also lying yesterday night dish. Okay, and then we also have here. I think this is adobo. I think with egg, and that's for today. And then we go to then we reach this section. This used to be the section usually where we do the live cooking. We have the lechon, the mussels, the crab. The, Today we have some lobster claws. So it's, as I say, it's part of the menu cycle every day. Things change. Some day mussels, some day prawns. It just depends. It just keeps it different. Yeah. So nothing is repetitive every day on the menu. Then we reach the Italian section. So it's a little bit smaller than it used to be, but it's the basic Italian thing. Then we have the cannelloni, we have the fresh pizza from the oven, and then we have also freshly baked lasagna. We keep warm and serve. Okay, and then I think then we have the live pasta station as well. Guests can choose. They can choose their pasta and whatever they want to mix together. Yeah. Okay, and then the next section, of course, is the wok section, which we have behind. So we have 5 dishes here as usual. So usually we try to be a balance here always. There should always be a rice and noodles. I think it's always the stapled item on the buffet you must have. This
Yeah,
Qingdao
our favorite. Yeah.
yeah. So sorry, today I have wok fried rice with dried Chinese sausage. Please cover. Qingdao
Wow.
spare ribs today. It's quite nice actually.
Mhm.
Then I've got braised orange chicken
Mhm.
today. It looks quite nice, yeah. And then last is this one is sorry, chef. Okay. It's fish with tofu with the cracked egg inside. We split it like the soup, the Chinese soup with the egg drop soup. Yeah, the same concept. Yeah.
The same
So
concept.
that is the 5 hot dishes from the wok side.
Mhm.
And then we come to the steam side, which is of course, we have a selection of the usual, the cacao, the shomai, the
Yeah.
dumpling, the usual things
My
you can find
favorite to my
on the
kids.
buffet, yeah. Which
Favorite.
is,
It's so good.
sorry,
The your dim sum is really
shomai
good. Yeah.
dumplings, exactly. Yes, it is. It is. It's usually we Summer Palace prepares our dim sum. So if you're familiar with Summer Palace, like most
Yeah.
people are, the dim sums are really top. They're really top. Yeah. It's really a talking point, yeah. So
Uh-huh.
that's the shomai section with all the dim sum. Same thing again. The guests will come and choose. The chef will serve it in the basket with all the usual side condiments. Sorry, maybe I'm getting too close to the camera here. And then sorry, we'll just take another round again instead of going back.
Mhm.
And we'll just discuss the pastry so you can see the pastry section. Uh, so what we have done over the last 6 months, we have introduced all this LED, all these tables on top of the buffet. It just brings some visual things to the buffet. It brings the decoration. It's quite enhancing. So as you can see,
Mhm.
you can come inside, Martin, please. Sorry. If you can see I'm not sure. Can you see the buffet display from there?
Yes, we
It's
can. Yes.
quite, yeah. So we go down the line. We've got a lot of everything now is small again, but all little delicate things to eat. Same
Mhm.
same principle. The chef will pass it whatever you want. So we go down. Yeah.
Mhm.
The, I actually prefer this concept when you go to a lot of buffets, when you see a lot of whole cakes, it gets messy. The people start cutting, the things fall apart. So I think to have everything in very small, intricate portions is always good. It looks
Mhm.
nicer to have on a buffet. Yeah? And then we go to the other side of the pastry as well.
Mhm.
Sorry, Martin, if you're there. So this is the other side. We have the live.
The ice
It's more
cream.
it's more the hot item. So yeah, we have the churros here, which the chef will prepare very shortly. The churros con chocolate. We will fry
Mhm.
this very shortly, and we will place here. we have all our ice creams as usual.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're one of the only hotels in Manila who actually make homemade ice cream.
Wow.
There may be a few doing, but we make everything in house. We have an ice cream machine in the pastry production, so we don't buy any ice cream from outside.
Mm-hmm.
We produce, which is good because you can create anything you want. You
Yeah.
can use it from cakes. You can make a cake. You can half of it can go to the ice cream. You can do. It's just limitless what you can do. Having
Mm-hmm.
a machine. So yeah, we have our fresh homemade ice cream. Uh, the meringues, yes, are just the is just a display, the dry meringues here,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, that's it. We have some local desserts, as you can see on the other side. The usual
Mm-hmm.
halo halo will be prepared later. You can see the glass. This is the usual glass we prepare for the halo halo. It's quite nice, yeah,
Yeah,
with all the
nice. So,
condiments. So yeah, that's so
okay.
as I say, the buffet is still as it was before. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Question, chef.
Okay. Tell me,
I
tell
have
me.
a question, chef. So in terms of assortment of the buffet, is it different, the same, or did you add a few more assortment aside from, things got smaller in terms of serving size? Are there, in terms of assortment, what happened, or what can people expect?
Look, I mean, most of the things that were our top sellers before have still remained on the buffet,
Okay.
which is of course our cooked seafood, our ribeye. I mean, we haven't really lost anything in terms
Mm-hmm.
of scaling down. It's
Mm-hmm.
just that, of course, I think it's more when people look at the buffet, when everything's portioned now, it's maybe just that idea. They think that there's a reduction in food, but it's not really. If you think about it, having food more open in large bowls, I think, as I said, everything in small, I think is
Mm-hmm.
much nicer. It's more
Yeah.
hygienic as well for the guest. There's not people, looking over the food like before, using sharing the same tongs. You know how the usual
Yeah.
protocol was when you go
It's
to a buffet.
nice.
It gets messy. So everything is clean. It's intricate. So yes, I mean, selection wise is good. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
everything is freshly cooked, lunch and dinner. As you see, the Indian, we have the tandoor, the ribeye, the I mean, I think the selection is plentiful. I mean, how much
So,
again can one person consume?
yeah. I actually, chef, I like it this way. It's very clean. It's not messy. It's
Yeah,
more, safe. Now,
exactly.
how's the drink program for the heats?
Well, it's actually it's separate to the buffet pricing. The More or
Okay.
less at the moment, the price is one I think is 1,000 something, which is it's actually quite reasonable if you compare to for the offering you get. It's quite. I think we started the pricing at a very low, which is always good. We didn't want to start too high. People already get. I know they get. I don't know how to explain. They.
Chef,
I think
how
it's
much
like
is
any other.
the how much is the buffet for lunch or dinner?
So the buffet now. The buffet is one five one one five. I think 1.5 plus like that. Yeah. Sorry,
For lunch.
1,985 net. So it comes down to, yeah, something like that. And of course, if you have all your usual you have our usual discount schemes for those people who have all these special cards and things,
Mm-hmm.
like the BDO vouchers and all these things. Whatever cards you hold, Citibank, there's always discount schemes attached for the discount on the buffet. So yeah, so I really think it's value for money.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I
Chef,
can see you here. Yeah.
yeah. Chef, for the drinks, you mentioned it's a separate pricing, correct? But is it drink all you can also, or is there a limit based on quarantine protocols as
No,
well?
the drinks are separate on the buffet. You can buy whatever you want. Yeah, I think there's a package for that. I'm not sure of all the pricing structure for that, but
Mm-hmm.
there is. order the usual whatever you want. You can have wine on your table, or you can have iced tea for sharing in the pitcher, whatever.
Mhm.
So
Um,
it's all there basically. Yeah.
Now, next question. When you have the food cooked, do you are there items that you can serve on the table, or everything you have to get from the buffet circuits?
So sorry, can you repeat? Sorry, you mentioned when food is cooked.
Yeah, sometimes there are food that is cooked. Can you serve on the table, or everything needs to be? You have to get everything from the service tables.
Well, actually, the waiter will the waiters what some guests actually they do move around, and then they will ask the chef they want something from this station or that station, of course. So instead of them actually coming back because there's so
Mm-hmm.
many things to take, the chef will have the waiter to follow the guest and bring the food to the table. Usually, that's what they will do. They will help. Yeah. So the food
Okay.
doesn't just get left there on the side getting cold. Yeah.
Yeah. Camille said that people he she can't wait to go back to Heat. Now, what's the initial feedback of people going back to Heat to eat in the buffet? What is your
Ac-
initial comments?
Actually, to be honest, we it's just started. It's just we just started the ball rolling. So it's it's just about getting this information out to the market for the awareness to people know that we're open again. We are back in business. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean you have the usual comments. I mean but we do get a lot of positive comments as well. I mean to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
everything is there. I think it's the guest perception is just they're coming back to something that they're seeing a different way of how having to move around the buffet. They're having to go one way. A lot of guests do get confused. They're not used to, they're used to moving left,
Flow.
right, but yeah, as you know. But now
Mm-hmm.
they have to get used to this protocol of going with the flow clockwise. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's part of the new norm. People just have to get used to this moving around and
Uh-huh.
understanding how the buffet works. So, but yeah, I mean, we get a lot of positive. There's been a lot of positive feedback. We are getting busier, especially the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Last weekend we were very busy. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, everything is usually mostly through people really they have to book through reservation. It's probably recommended due to the seating limit. It's not like before where we can open up the 500 seats. We are
Yeah. So
really scaled down now to due to social distancing. Yes.
can we talk about the seating arrangement, Chef? So
Yeah.
are
Sure.
there
Sure.
private rooms, or like, for example, how big of a group do you accept? Can they like block a section? What's the protocols now
Well,
for?
look, we do have a few PDR rooms. We have 2 rooms in the heat, but of course we still need to follow that protocol of this 1 meter seating distancing. Basically, our seating capacity now is around 130, 140, something like that. Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's 30 to 40. It's 30 to 40% of the initial capacity of the restaurant, which I think is around 500. So
Nice. Now,
so most
Camille,
of, as I say, most. Yeah,
Chef,
sorry. Go ahead.
we have a question from Camille. Are toddlers allowed to visit Heat? I have a 2-year-old daughter, and she's really a foodie type of toddler. Is she safe if I bring her there?
Look, I believe there is still some. If I'm not mistaken, I know they did change some protocols. I think last month on the ages of who can go out and who cannot. So I think now we're up to the ages of 60. I think 65. I think, but I'm not quite sure on the ages of a toddler. But if you're referring to safety, there is no issue with safety protocols in the hotel. It's from the moment you enter, everything is really structured. It's guided. You have to wear your mask. You have on the tables. You have your hand sanitizer. you have your little pocket for the mask to go inside. So we really take care of we really take this seriously, basically,
Okay.
when people enter the restaurant to eat. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Shall we? You want to go?
Yes. Gigi
We'll
said
just
can't
sorry.
wait.
We'll go a little. As you see, we're starting to get some guests arriving. Yes. Yeah. So
Okay.
he as you can see, here is the table setup. As you
Okay.
can see, yeah. So initially, this used to be, obviously, I mean, used to be six persons could sit here, correct? Three
Mm-hmm.
at each side, but obviously due to the social distancing of 1 meter, it's now down to a table of six, has become compressed to a table of three.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, yeah. As you can see, yeah, it's quite compressed, but it doesn't matter regardless of your, I mean, of your reservation. Even if you can see there's on the other side here that there is a larger table
Mm-hmm.
for 4 persons, which is set up. So even if you have family of 6 or 8, of course, we with your request will be made. The table will be set up accordingly to your request, whether it's 6 or it's 8. But of course, the 1 meter, it still applies. Yes, more or less.
Yes.
And then we'll say
All right.
we do have the private rooms. We do have the 2 private rooms on the other side, which are which are, of course, are exclusive more for families
What's the
rather than
capacity?
sitting in the
Chef?
open. We
What?
have this one which we can sit. Hold on, maybe we can go there. We just show you a little bit.
Yeah.
The For those who are not familiar with the private room, just follow me. So we can actually. It's quite, as you see, it's quite a large table inside. Yeah. So usually, I think we can accommodate. I think it's about 6 or 8 persons in this room here, in this Fahrenheit room,
Okay.
keeping this space. Yeah, it's quite okay. Eight persons. Yeah,
Nice.
basically okay. Then we'll go around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll keep moving. As you see, we have all our festive things are already up in the hotel at the bake shop as well. We have all the maybe later I can show you that all the beautiful display we have for all the guests
Mm-hmm.
for our hampers.
Chef,
So
do you have
okay.
alfresco seating or no?
Sorry, can you repeat? Sorry, Stanton.
Do you have alfresco seating areas or
Uh, what do you mean by that? Just like free seating,
no alfresco
or
meaning
you mean like a la
outdoor
carte?
outdoors? You know, near the swimming
Yes,
pool.
yes, yes. We actually we have outside in heat. Of course, we have a terrace which you can sit outside, which you can see now. There is a
Mm-hmm.
few tables there, but due to the weather, actually of late, we have not really opened the pool for dining. But we do have dining facility around
Mm-hmm.
the pool area. Since we started the staycations, guests they can avail. We have selected seating over next to the pool. There is around maybe 30 to 40 seats there. So yes, we can. It is able to eat and dine over there. If Of course, it's depending on the weather. Of course, yeah.
Of
If you want
course,
to
yeah.
dine outside or you prefer to dine inside the heat. So heat is open all day, as you know. Uh, it's open 6 o'clock in the morning. We open
Mm-hmm.
we do breakfast. We don't do breakfast buffet at this moment of time, but we just do a la carte breakfast for the time being. We
Mm-hmm.
we tend to get a lot of guests at the moment due to the staycation. Since we are a urban oasis hotel,
Mm-hmm.
we have really everything here. Like you're home away from home with the swimming pool and everything. So it's quite okay. So yeah, that
Yeah,
is
chef.
that it. We're
Chef. There's a
starting
lot
to
of
pick up a little bit. Yeah.
there's a lot of people asking are kids allowed. So I talked to Ina. Ina said It's government protocol 18 to 65 at the moment, correct?
It's correct. It's yes. It's 18 to 60. I think it
65.
used to be initially 21, but I think they dropped it down to 18. Correct, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken. So 18 to 60,
To
65 is the
65.
expected. Yes.
All right. Thank you,
Yes.
Chef.
So
Wow, so
the yeah.
excited. We'll,
Okay.
I think, any
Yes.
final thoughts? If you can talk to the people considering to have a festive celebration this Christmas season, can you, any
Yeah.
final thoughts tell them?
Definitely. We have. Yes. I mean, we are we expect to be busy. Of course. I think with everybody being locked down over the last months, I think all the families really want to get out over the festive and celebrate, and I think Heat is definitely the place to come for those who know this place, who are our patrons, and so I look forward to seeing all these people coming back.
All right. Thank you, Chef.
Yeah.
So, thank you for
Okay.
showing us
So as I
around.
say, yeah. So hopefully to see you soon. I'd like to meet you here. Come for
Yes.
lunch or dinner in the
Yes.
hotel, and anytime you have time. Yeah.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you, Chef. Thank you to all
That's it.
those people
So
watching the live stream.
thank you, and thank everybody for listening, and hope to see you at Heat. Yes. Have a nice day, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you,
Thanks a lot.
guys. Thank you. Thank you,
Have a nice
Chef.
day. Have a great day and stay safe. Yeah. Thanks a
Yes.
lot.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Maraming salamat, Chef.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you.